This was the day that I took him to the vet and found out he had hepatic neoplasia. Here he is looking over his kingdom before his vet visit. This is when I knew I was going to have to make that call to my vet. This was St. Patrick's Day last year. This was the day before his passing. And even then, he was still such a trooper. This was one of his last days. I let him do some of the things that he absolutely loved doing. which was watch wrestling. And him and Luci sat on the bed while they watched wrestling. This was the Cinco de Mayo that he never got to see. But he did get a chance to wear his hat. And looking back at these, you could see in his eyes that there were moments that he just didn't have very much clarity. This was the Easter that he never got to see. But even then, he was still a trooper. These were some of my final moments when all my focus was on Rascal. I felt so sorry for Luci because we really missed her birthday during all of this. But I had to focus on what was best for Rascal at the time. Here he is, the day before his final day, getting his hair brushed like he loved getting his hair brushed. This is him on his final day. The hardest thing is that he did, even on his final day, have some moments of clarity. And this was one of them. One of the things he loved was being on and by his scratcher and always using his scratcher. Readjusting himself for some comfort. Here's Luci coming to comfort him. And here's the video of Luci and Rascal. Luci's last time getting to lay next to her brother. At this point, he wasn't really eating much. He had a little bit of breakfast this day, but normally he would eat a whole can, and he only ate like a third of a can of food. And at this point, Luci had to know. Luci definitely knew he was sick.
Well, Charlotte Flair, Shayna Baszler, and Nia Jax all a part of the Women's Royal Rumble match this Sunday. Kick right to the face. Now Dana Brooke into the cover and kicked out by Evans. Let's remember what's at stake in the Royal Rumble match. Listen, you win that Royal Rumble match, you earn yourself a championship opportunity at WrestleMania. You're getting bigger than that. Gotta throw your opponent over the top rope with both feet touching the floor to get an elimination. And looking at this, Baszler Flair. Showdown here again. What could have been a great singles match if it weren't for Nia Jax's involvement.
This was him on his last day. Even then, he loved his chin rubs. Here you could really see in his eyes that this wasn't a moment of full clarity for him. Even though I think it's instinct that he's enjoying the chin rubs. This is his last breakfast. He had tiki cat rabbit pate. I still have the can. Normally he would just devour his food, and here he is just kind of picking at it. That was his last meow. He heard something at the door. Even on his last day, he would get these moments of clarity that made me doubt whether or not I was doing the right thing. Like this, for example. I played birds on the TV for him, and he was ready to hunt the birds. This is one of those last moments of clarity for him.